Hey, so this is my intro video. Um, it is, let's see, it's about 4 o'clock, and I am on the West Coast in Portland, Oregon. Um, my name is Emma, and I am a kind of questioning, trans, queer, genderqueer kind of person at the moment because, let's say for the past, year or so, I've definitely been figuring out a lot about the FTM transition um, and my role in that. And I was always separating myself. I got interested in the whole aspect of being transgendered um, about a year ago, and started watching all the videos that you guys have posted, and found so much relation in that, and somehow I was separated from it, but found such a bond to all of the struggles and the tribulations and the stories that I've done pretty much like research on it through human interaction, and staying separate somehow existed till about 2 months ago, um, where it's my senior year in high school. um, Already accepted into college, and I guess a lot of questioning usually happens around this time, and I kind of realized, hey, this applies to you. Like, I kind of realized that so many things in my life I've kind of pushed under the rug. As to say, like, I have had a ton of gender dysphoria, and I think I'm definitely living like as an adaptation to what I've gone through. And a lot of people around me, um, when they meet me, they think I'm a guy, and they always say it to me as a joke, like, "Hey, I thought you were a dude when I met you," and it's funny because I take that and I'm like, oh, and I kind of like the fact that I pass a lot of the time. But it's funny because the closest people to me always say, like, "Hey, I see you as Emma." Like, maybe like my past girlfriends or the people who know me most say, like, "Oh, I don't see you as a gender, like, I just see you as Emma." And I think I've realized that, I've made people comfortable um, with the adaptation that I am to gender markers and society, and that, now I'm kind of questioning it a lot, and where I am in life, and how all of the things that I've gone through kind of point to the fact that, maybe my position on the scale of genders isn't exactly where I placed it to be, um, or, accepted it to be. So I've definitely, I had a big breakdown, and kind of realized a lot of things, and luckily I had people there for me. And in Portland, Oregon is such an accepting, like, rich, diverse place as far as queer culture goes, that I've found a lot of alternative point of view. But it's also really hard because I'm not really part of the lesbian community at all, and a lot of my girlfriends uh, identified as straight before we met, um, and that's where, like, the lines kind of blur for me because I don't have a lot of people around me that are experienced, I guess, with queer experiences, or endocrinologists or therapy or any of that. So discovering what's going on, people are kind of doing that with me. And I've realized, through watching all the YouTube videos that you guys have posted, and doing my own kind of thoughts, that, yeah, I probably know a little more than a lot of people, and that just kind of also scares me a ton, because I've seen the struggle that comes with changing your whole identity, I guess, alongside as, moving into an identity that is more yourself. Everything around you will change. So I think I just had to say that this is my intro video, and hopefully you guys get in touch with me, and stick with me through all of this process, and I'll see, if maybe I can open my mindset a little more, and hopefully elaborate and explore a couple more things that I've been thinking about. Sorry if this video is kind of flustered and everything. It's my intro. Um, I've seen so many intros that it's kind of weird to make my own. Um, but yeah, I thought I would just contribute one more story of, or one more perspective that wasn't exactly um, decided, and I don't think anybody's really comfortable in the beginning. So I call this the beginning because I feel like gender is so fluid that I'm constantly going to be moving and mentally exploring more. But as far as transitions, I'm in high school and I'm not 18 yet, and I don't think I'm aware of a lot of stuff yet, even though I've researched so much about it. Just through vocal or verbal kind of exchange. So that's where I am right now, and I hope that hopefully I can get in contact and maybe have some relations, or learn little bit more through YouTube about, I guess, transgendered and FTM lifestyle. And I think there's just so much that goes into questioning and realizing and coming out and all of that I think this is a good support. So that I'm just gonna leave it at that before I kill anybody's brain cells or any of that. So yeah. Hope you guys are having a good day, and that is me logging out.